whatever you do or say will be held against you in YouTube court.
We're live.
Anthrax ashes.
Who?
Anthrax ashes.
Anthrax ashes.
I definitely thought you said Anthrax's ass cheeks. So
Yeah,
thank you for enunciating the second time you said that.
And his eyes were rolling back like he's like, I'd love
Yeah,
that.
Anthrax ass cheeks. And I was like, hold up. What did
This
he
has gone in a strange direction, and I don't know how I feel about it.
He's been gone for
And
a
then
few
you said it again,
moments.
and I was like, oh, okay.
You know,
I really miss
I'm
him.
not going to argue with you either because that would be something I would say. I would definitely say that.
Like, you know what? I don't think we ever established what Anthrax's last name was, did we?
Syndrome.
Syndrome.
Oh, no, you're right. Right.
You forgot.
I did forget. That's
So yes, other than the fact that you guys won the battle at the end of combat here, there was much other catastrophes going on. It was here that Victor Grimwatch came in his very lich-like body, and he came to you guys saying that he no longer needs these Skybreakers, that they were a means to an end.
Well, hold up. First, he showed up as eHarmony, and then that facade dripped away, then he turned back into his lich-like self.
This is also true. He put on his really old, haggard drip and turned back into his normal self.
Haggard drip.
Lich drip. And from here, the Skybreakers drop concentration on the Mural of Fate, and it was here that Kite decided to rush right in for it and try to go past all the Skybreakers. You guys all turned to Victor Grimwatch and started to try to pin him down while Kite was dealing with the Tablet of Fate. It's here Victor Grimwatch seemed to be putting up more of a fight. He was able to access quicker magic and stronger magic, like he wasn't holding back. He started sending out walls of fire and giant fireballs at you guys, really trying to push you guys to the edge. The rest of the Skybreakers as well were attacking you guys. But it was here that Kite went to the Tablet of Fate, where he zoned off to an old library, seemingly in this glistening old dimension. He saw an individual, an older person, that was surrounded, like in a library, surrounded by these books. Kite was well interested and decided to go read through some of them, as the man that he was with claimed that he could not read any of them. Kite said, "It shouldn't be a problem for me," pulls off books just to find that each and every one of them are empty. There are pages...
It was at this moment I knew I was in hell.
He said that he was not this individual that he was looking for. He was not Sir Nicholas. His name was Miles, and he was merely an apprentice to Sir Nicholas. You continued on talking to him about the collapse of the universe that was going on there, as much as the bookshelves were starting to give way a little bit because of the battle on the outskirts of the actual tablet. You guys started talking about Victor Grimwatch and how you wanted him dead, and that's when the symbol underneath your feet started to light up, and a gigantic sword came out of it, and he said, "That is Sir Nicholas." He explained how wizards sometimes gain so much knowledge and find that their body is no longer the thing that they need, and they wish to kind of transcend to something else, much like liches do, much like other types of wizards ascend into different forms. He took his formation into some kind of large sword he had found. He could be concealed and kind of brought around with him in a companionship, and not known that he was such a great wizard. Back on the battlefield, it was here that Evan started using his own wall of fire, battling against and contesting against Victor Grimwatch and the Skybreakers all at the same time. Newhawk got to eat a Skybreaker outright. Swallowed. Terrifying. But he got it done.
Yeah. And I gained health.
He gained health. It was here that Victor Grimwatch was really like starting to put down a lot of heavy going spells like Dominate Monster, which didn't go off. So it was time for him to really try to put some real magic power down. It's here he twin cast Disintegrate once on Grommet, where he had seen this before and leapt out of the way just in the nick of time. But the other green laser landed straight into Anthrax's chest. As Anthrax's final moments, he said...
Something.
Ay caramba. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Sun.
That actually might have been what you said.
I think it was.
My headcanon, though, is that you said, I thought I was supposed to shit my pants.
And it was here that Todd witnessed the disintegration of his father right in front of him. Somebody he had been with for only a fraction of his life, but learning lots about his past existence.
Mm-hmm.
Todd didn't seem deeply impacted right away.
He was impacted enough.
He was also in shock. We were in the middle of a fight. Like, it didn't feel real.
This is true.
Yeah.
Kite came back to his regular existence after he told Sir Nicholas that he wanted to combat Victor Grimwatch, which he called Victor Stank Ass. What is it?
Those are the words I used. I called him Victor Stank Cunt.
Stank cunt. There we go.
Yes,
Yeah, Victor
Stank Cunt.
Stank Cunt. That's right. We're past him. We're past a minute, right? So it's fair game.
You know, it's not like these videos are monetized anyway.
Also true.
I've been just hoarding all the money, everyone. I'm sorry.
And saying you're also the one who's editing the videos, but I'm pretty sure you're not doing that either.
I'm doing none of that. Lately, I've done none of that. We'll find more time when it comes to Caleb's game, and it'll be fun. We'll do cute little breakdowns and stuff. It'll be fun. So, from here, Kite was able to start aiding in the combat here. Not before Victor used Blight on the Corium Core. You guys tried to counterspell it, and he counterspelled the counterspell, and the other counterspell from Leaf didn't work, so the Blight went through. It began to fracture and crack, but then so did the flooring. The walls and the rooms that you guys were in begins to crack and fissure as you guys finally take down Victor Grimwatch. He ran through fire and thought he was going to be better off by doing it, but didn't end up too well. That was a cocky mistake.
Calculated risk, but man, is he bad at math.
Sounds about right.
And it was after he got turned into dust, and that the Corium Core was cracked and destroyed. It was here that the Skybreakers didn't seem like they were under the concentration spell of being turned. They seemed to fear a lot of what was going on and tried to back away in the room. You guys tried to look for an exit, but found that the portal has been shut and that you guys were in some kind of concealed room. You guys agreed to use Featherfall on the Skybreakers, but you said you guys are with us now. Either that or you're going to have this 500-foot drop. They kind of looked at you guys quivering and decided to agree. As the floor gave as the floor gave way, you guys used Featherfall and fell down to the lower crust. And now, man, I just turned the page on my book here, and it says Kite's a bitch right here. I don't know what that's about.
What?
Called out.
For real. It just says Kite's a bitch. What was I mad about that
Sounds
day?
like cope to me.
In the official archives and everything.
It sounds like cope to me.
Sounds like you're doing the right thing.
Oh, this was from the one shot that you ran us. That's right.
Man, you're even mixing up your notebooks? Damn.
Wow.
Playing a dangerous game.
Yeah.
Does that mean Kite has a spell jammer now?
Oh, yeah.
So it is confirmed that that person who was running around was Stank Kite.
I don't know.
Confirm it, and you can have a spell jammer.
Does this mean
Yeah.
Todd also
Why do
has
they like
like
this?
Dex Barbarian level?
My fingers were crossed. I'm doing the 5-year-old thing. All right, that coffee's gonna kick in. But as you guys land in the new dilapidated landscape, I have a new idea for all of you.
Shit.
You guys ready?
I'm listening.
Great.
I don't like new ideas.
I'm concerned.
A new descent under the world's very crust. A fully hollowed out level holding the surface you knew by large stalagmites. I'll have this written weird. Over you by large stalagmites daunting over 500 feet from the crust to the floor below you. The twinkling lights down here come from the large impacts to the crust's surface, leaving enough space to shimmer that encapsulating moons glow. Many of these surface impacts are visible, as well as fissures in the crust. The river flows from the surface and trickles down one of these hanging stalagmites, running into a constructed water crate in this abandoned city. So just imagine like the crust I'm talking about is that surface you guys came from, which is like the plane of the world you guys were on, and one of those long stalagmites are running some of the water flow down here. And it's like all the way down, and it's the way that they're catching water down here.
Mm-hmm.
For across this new underdank are hundreds, if not thousands, of clusters of Zeolanthia's tendrils. Easily recognizable to all of you, these clusters come from the base of the surface you are on, reaching to the planet's crust.
Shit.
How much deeper do these go? Where is the center of its being hiding? So imagine like those times where you've seen in Brigsenberg and stuff, like the tendrils have ripped up out of the surface and like collapsed like the city. They're
all over the
500 feet long as well in this Underdark, going all the way down and still going further. So these tendrils that have come up weren't just beneath the surface before. They are deep, deep, deep in the Earth's crust.
Evan, you did not tell me this planet had such a significant calamari infestation.
Look, Kite, I'm going to be quite honest with you. I'm learning more and more about my surroundings every day. It's almost as if I woke up like less than a year ago from existence. I'm broken now.
And now you guys are also within this dilapidated city. You ready for that?
How long has it been since we've been down here? Since the last fight?
It didn't take you long from collapsing the surface to like feather falling down here. It's just
So,
things
like,
you've
5
kind
minutes.
of it's things you've kind of noticed.
Okay, I'm still big then.
Okay. After taking in your major surroundings, it's easy to tell you have landed in some dilapidated city. Building walls held together by simple wood boards and barely struck together by nails. Not as much as a crumb of bread lays between the filth down here. Many buildings have placards what they could have been. Many of them scribed not by writing, but it looks like they're etched into the wood by some kind of claws or fingernails. Buildings like the Shredded Cheese, Five Knives, Yes Yes, Old Shoe, Korean Grung Barbecue.
Oh my god.
And the last one you notice in the distance is called Filthy, Dirty, Shit-Eating, No Good for Nothing, Skank-Skaven Shithouse.
Do you think that's all one name, or is that
That's one
all
name.
one
That's
word.
one
a
building.
lot? I different.
It's also all one word.
I'm just looking at the barbecue. I'm like, are they implying that they're eating grungs or that it's run by grungs?
Look,
What do you
Evan,
think?
these things have claimed to eaten everything they have ever seen. I'm not convinced that they haven't.
No offense, Gromit, but I don't think you have a whole lot of people around, so like their food supply for that barbecue has to be rather limited. We might be able to save a couple of your kin.
I mean, I wouldn't mind
I mean,
trying.
Yeah,
Unless
we
they're already
can go
eaten.
in. I mean, then we'll burn it down.
I want to
Right?
try.
Well, that's obvious.
Yeah.
These
I mean, do we have to burn it down? You sure I can't, like, use anything we find in there?
The wood scraps after we burned it, maybe.
That's fair. That's fair.
You mean the restaurant that cooks my people? You want to keep souvenirs from there? You
I
want to
was
keep
more
souvenirs
thinking
from there?
that, like, I was more like thinking that we could use, like, a cart or something to get around down here.
Yeah, like a souvenir. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Well, I was thinking more that I would
They're right
defaced
here.
the building.
Then go look at another building. We're burning this one down.
Okay, fair.
I'm not even
whatever.
sure they're eating your people or if they're your people that's running it.
We're gonna find out. I'm pretty sure. About 99% sure what they serve.
The signs are not written, but better etched by some fingernail or claw nail. It is fairly quiet here in the city, except for some scuffling and an occasional glass shattering.
Wait, what was that? I definitely heard something.
Yeah, it sounded like glass shattering.
Just
Must be-
before, just before
You know-
out there.
I think after a while they're gonna have to start serving imitation grung meat.
Like tofu?
Egging him on. We don't know what it is.
What's imitation growing though?
Probably another rat.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
They don't tell it's a rat. It's the rats that come back and say they couldn't find any grungs. Well, guess what got put on the menu? As imitation.
That's really dark, man.
But
Get them-
out
I mean,
stumbling
they're rats.
Let's go in.
out stumbling of Yes Yes is a single ratling in tattered clothes holding a glowing green bottle with only a swig left inside, seems to notice you all.
Hey, you, come here. We need to.
Congratulations, you just volunteered.
No, you come to me.
All right, yeah.
You not saying like 11 buddies in there?
Good question. Does
No.
my friend here look appetizing?
I don't have any friends in this city anymore. They all suck. As you see, he finishes the green ooze. As it like goes down and he like polishes it off, it just like, while it goes down his throat, you can see it just gleaming green down his throat before he takes the bottle and hucks it over a building. And you can hear it smash off in the distance.
Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy with no friends.
No,
Was
man.
he? Is it that same glowing green that's in the clam shot?
It's the like the elixir of life,
Oh fuck. Okay.
but he seems wasted.
He's straight spoon juice.
It's scuba.
Hey, what's the problem? What's all these people that you hate? Where are they at? We can help you out.
No, look at me. Am I not good enough? as he like points to all like his dirty, like ripped up clothes, and he's just like, "I not brought to the main event. Fucking leather skin not good enough."
Are you talking about Victor didn't invite you?
Yeah, Oracle. Who Victor?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
the
guy.
Oracle.
He looked like this, and I mirror image Victor.
If I had another bottle, I'd throw it right now.
Yeah.
It was this guy. Yeah, fuck that guy. We hate that guy too.
Tell you what, let's get a big group of people, probably about like, I don't know, like 12 of you together, and let's try and hash this out against him.
Listen, I don't know. There's like 12 left. There's me. There's Chew. There's what's his face?
200?
Is his
Chew.
name?
His name's
His
Chew.
name is What's Your Face.
No, that's not. No, I don't know the name of what's his face.
Who's on second?
Chew?
Blue
What?
Chew?
Me?
Are you
I'm
blue?
Eric.
I'm Leatherskin.
Your name's Leatherskin?
Yeah,
Did you pick that name?
my wife gave it to me.
You
Where'd she
have
steal
a
it from?
wife.
Well, yeah. Well, she's also my mother.
There we go. That explains.
That sounds alright.
Let's go see your buddies.
No, fuck them. They're losers. They also weren't picked.
Yeah, but we can go get back at the people who were picked. Go fuck them up, you know?
No.
That sounds like loser talk. You loser. You don't wanna get back at him?
Yeah, you're right. Leatherskin is a fucking loser. You see, he turns.
I
to
am
the-
right.
he
You
tur-
are a loser.
He turns to the door frame and just puts his head into it. He goes, "Damn it, Leatherskin,
I'm gonna
loser."
I'm gonna walk up to the bar that he came out of the door.
You go into yes.
No, I didn't walk in. I'm just gonna walk up to.
Oh, you walk up to it, and it's got a peculiar smell to it. You walk up to it, and you go to like peek into it, and it has this rather like old blood on metal smell. It doesn't smell like an old bar or anything. You take a look, and there are daggers and knives all over the walls. This isn't a bar.
It's like the bar from Tangled.
Okay. Do I see any movement inside?
No.
Well, then I'm gonna open the door a little bit and peek in.
You peek in, and like I said, there's like this long, like just barely put together table, and it has hundreds, if not thousands, of what you could imagine somebody trying to sell a knife to a rat would be like, about just like check this one out and stabbing into the wood a bunch. So there's like thousands of these stab markings, and some of them are even stained around them with blood. Many of the knives here seem to be like weathered and are just like hung and strung on the wall. See, many of them have good leather grips on them and stuff like that, but nothing extremely fancy. The basic stuff you have found on rats before.
How many daggers are there?
There's at least... Roll me a D100.
I need a knife.
Say how much of this got melt down.
I feel cheated.
Is it 100?
No,
Is it 5?
it's 5.
You see that many of them have been smashed, as if they've been drawn so much that their blades are no longer either sharp, they're so dull, or so much of the metal has been fractured and broken that only 5 are drawn into the table, still enough to them to be called a dagger.
Has anyone else notice that half of those are spoons?
Yeah, I went in there for a perfectly good knife to fucking off myself.
Aww.
There you go.
You see, he
I hand
takes
him a
it.
gun.
You give him one, and he goes, "The
I give him an unloaded gun.
I take out my jar of purple venom.
He also takes the gun and he goes, "Dude, which one? The knife or the gun? Why you give me both?"
Are any of the knives usable, or are they all crap?
Well, you have multiple choice at this point. You find out which one works the best.
You see, he's just like, good old knife.
Trigger warning to anyone watching.
Right? This got dark real quick.
Good old knife.
Real fucking quick.
Knife never let me down. Knife always know the good stuff. It just does its job and not care.
You talk too much, man.
But on the other
Man.
hand,
Just do it.
he holds up the gun and you see just his eyes, like his pupils just dilate. He's just like, but this, make a mark.
Mm.
Just fucking do it.
Look, give me the gun. I'll do it for you.
He goes, no.
Give me the knife, I'll do it for you.
You won't, no ball.
Here,
That will
here's
be
some-
my choice.
Here, drink this.
Easy grabs it. He goes, is this another one of the green drinks?
No, it's some good booze.
Yes, it'll put you. It'll make you feel good.
Ha. I only like shit booze.
Leaf, where did you get that from?
You see, he's
Here,
too
I'll
wasted.
put it back away.
Actually, here, give me the booze.
No! You guys being
Well, you-
selfish. I'm not sharing
well, you-
good booze.
You're not gonna drink it.
You don't know that.
I know it because you're not.
You trying to make a fool of the Leatherface.
I'll trade for it.
Worst suicide attempt ever.
You will... No. I will not trade it because there will be nothing to trade as he like takes it and just starts guzzling it down. You see
Oh,
that
he did it.
the purple worm venom, where you guys saw that green elixir going down his throat before, it just starts like eating away at the skin here
I thought that he'd probably be able to digest it.
before like even the fur begins to like deteriorate, and that trickles just down his esophagus, straight down his chest, and he's just like,
Oh, yeah, there he goes.
Wait, hold on. Just let me.
as he just like falls into the board, and his body just like lawn chairs
He takes
against it.
36 points of poison damage.
He's fucking dead, yeah.
I just look at the party and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
I don't know.
Did we really just let? I mean,
Look,
Are we done?
I understand.
I'm gonna be honest, Evan. I don't feel good about that.
You see
I-
that when his body
Are we
hits...
so desensitized that we just sit there and watch a sentient being kill himself?
I don't feel good about that.
You do see what his
I
body
was
does...
really fun to stab them, but that was just really sad.
When the body does lawn chair here, though, out of his dirty rags, out of like his little pant pocket, rolls out 3 of these gold tokens.
Now I feel even worse because I'm so desensitized that I'm looting him.
I
feel so
So
bad
we
for this guy.
have like 5 questions for him.
Is this what it feels like to have trauma? To where you just don't care anymore?
Do you take the
Yeah.
coins?
Yes.
They- so they don't seem like your regular gold coins, but you see that here...
Watch his face on him.
No, they have a rattling face stamp on it, and it says
Oh.
1 token.
I think you might be able to use that and buy something to drink and on his memory. That's a face.
Well, didn't you hear him? All of his friends are losers. I don't think they're going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to buy anything from him. They're all losers.
You get the
I mean-
you get the token. Give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
For real?
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
You grab the token as you turn backwards towards your friends. You are only looking in one direction from the town. As you see behind you, there is a Ferris wheel and a couple other carnival games. They are very poorly constructed. Like, incredibly. Where you imagine there was, like, maybe 8 to 10 spires on the the Ferris wheel. There might be 3 left, and the other ones are collapsed beside it.
Do
There's
do rats age like normal people? Is that a kid or an adult?
I feel like their maturity levels only go so
Well,
high.
I start looking through the knives.
Yes, there are 5 good knives. One of them is on the rat, though.
Well, which is the best looking one?
None of them.
Yeah.
That one looks like it
Right.
has the least rust pots on it.
Okay. Take it.
Dang it. Of course, the rat has the shiniest.
So you found out that Yes is a knife dispensary.
Yeah. Should we burn down this barbecue or not?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the barbecue and burn that shit down.
Yeah, let's go
yeah.
do it.
The carnival is still amazing that they even have it. I'm intrigued by the idea, but appalled to try it. It's like I have tokens for them now. I kind of want to spend them there. But that's just that doesn't make sense. The rides are out and dilapidated.
You guys
Now, what
go
is-
to Korean Grung Barbecue. As you see that there is a wooden door that is barely held on by the hinges here. You can see that there's a little, like a smoking chimney coming out from the top of it. As you see that it is currently going. It doesn't smell like anything right now coming up to it, but it does seem like there's something going on inside. Some kind of activity.
Hey, New Hawk.
Crush it.
I don't think you can fit through that door, but you want to try?
I think New Hawk absolutely wants to try.
Like I said,
I mean,
all these
I'm looking
buildings
at like the 20-foot New Hawk. Like, how tall is this building?
about like 14 feet.
New Hawk's like looking down on it.
Well,
Actually, how tall is New Hawk right now?
I mean, he's normally like
9
10 feet.
Yeah.
on a normal day, 9,
He's a
10
big
feet.
boy.
I mean,
So now he's
I'm
like
going
18, 19
So he's
feet
like
tall.
18, 19 feet tall, yeah.
Like I said, most of this place is just like put together by boards with nails half driven into the walls. It's just like put up structures.
Okay, can I see through the ceiling, like the roof?
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception check. What do you see through the cracks here?
I see.
Guidance.
Perception. I don't really need that. That's 21.
It's here that you can see one ratling in here scurrying around back and forth. You can see that there's a couple of like tables to be sat. You're just getting like an eagle eye view. You can see that there's a kitchen in the back which is exposed to all the people, like to the audience, so it's like the cooking is very live for the audience, stuff like that. But you can only see one ratling.
Kind of like a hibachi place.
Yeah, so there's only one ratling scurrying around in there.
That's not a Korean barbecue. All right. There's like one rat in there. You just. Ground's gonna go in.
Gromit's gonna go in.
I'm gonna back up Gromit.
Yeah, we're backing up Gromit.
You guys go in here as like the door falls off once you go to push it open. Whatever was holding it together just falls apart and the door falls inwards. You see that there's a rattling back at the barbecue area. His head just like turns as you see he has like these glowing green eyes. And he goes, welcome.
We got a live one over here.
Haven't had customers in a long time. As you go to walk in, you can see that there's some kind of live fire that's like just getting caught by like that chimney. That's what's like it pouring out to, and you can see he's got like a pan of some kind, and that's about it. But you walk in and you can see these. There is some old like grung like taxidermies around here. You can see like one of them's like holding a menu and stuff like that. You can see like a couple.
Evan, remember how I said I didn't feel good about killing the last rat?
Yeah,
I don't feel that way about this one.
I'm on the same page.
There are some also what could be like dehydrated grungs hung on the wall.
Firebolt?
I just throw a grenade. Cast shatter.
Firebolt.
He hasn't done anything.
You see this one rat comes around like the little bench that he's got by the barbecue, and you could see he's got a mutation. You see he has two little short arms like this.
He's got little T-Rex.
You got little T-Rex.
Yeah. I attempt to destroy the whole hibachi.
But he's got like one of those like chef hats on, but he's got these teeny tiny arms. And he's just like, "Oh, welcome. My name is Chew."
Splat.
As you go to throw something in, he's just like, "Damn it, these hooligans throwing trash. I can't pick shit up."
Evan burned down.
Is it a
It's
real
a flipping
grenade?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I cast shatter.
Oh, it's shatter.
Oh my god.
Okay, saving throw. Come on, Chew. What you got?
It runs.
What does a 12 get me?
The
Failure.
12 gets you 18 damage.
You see that he begins to be set on fire as like the shatter goes off, blowing up like
Boom.
much of his instruments and blows apart many of like his tables and stuff. He is alive, but the shatter knocks him into the wall and he's just like, "Oh man." Listen, if there's nothing to loot anymore, all the actual food is like gone.
Oh yeah, there's no live grunts.
No, we ate them all.
Firebolt?
We ate all the rations.
Yeah,
Firebolt.
firebolt.
Everyone sends firebolts in at him.
Walk out.
As he just gets seared multiple times, and he's just like, "Oh!" And because of the shatter, most of the building walls also begin to collapse on him.
Perfect.
Exactly as
let's get out of
planned.
here.
I don't care if he's alive or dead at this point. I just walk away.
Oh my god.
No, I
But
just
like
love you.
as we file everybody out, I make sure none of the rest of us are inside, and I give New Hawk a thumbs up, and he just like pushes the rest of the building over.
Yeah, I just go.
And then I give Leaf the thumbs up, and she sets it on fire.
Okay, the
Chef,
Korean grown barbecue
Is no more.
is no more and is now a pit of fire.
As it should be.
What the fuck, you guys?
Nova.
You know, Gromit, I hate to admit it, but yeah,
what
we
I
have
agree
no
with-
reason to be.
that place needed to be burned down. You were right. I was
Yeah.
wrong.
I don't know how long you've been here, but
Look, I'm not
They've
gonna
done our
lie.
Drunk boys so dirty.
That there was a part of me that I understand that was clearly a malformed, pretty much defenseless rat, for the atrocities that it had done.
no.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. He ate people.
The entirety of this planet's going down.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure no one will miss him.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not really our responsibility, though. That's not.
No,
We're
but
trying to save an entire universe, multi-universes at this point.
And that guy eats the people. So shut up.
it was for
My dad always said try to do good when I was a kid.
Nova's not
And you
wrong.
did good.
I just look over at Leaf and I'm like, what?
My other dad. The dad that raised me.
You know what? It's probably best we don't look at the rest of the shops then, so we don't get tempted to commit more.
We'll
crimes.
just end up murdering more people.
But are they really
mean-
people?
Self-defending ourselves against more people.
No. Let's call a spade a spade. We're just
Yeah,
murdering.
fuck it. The law doesn't matter anymore. Half the world's fucking dead.
I don't care if we kill
Listen.
more rats, but
Just because the law doesn't matter more, that morality shouldn't matter anymore. At this point, this is when morality should matter the most.
that guy's
You're right.
She's
And
infected.
morally speaking, we killed
sentient
a
people.
rat that was cooking and feeding other people.
It's
So morally, I feel like we're in the stand-up
Right.
position here.
it's here that the Korean grung barbecue, as there was like grung like skin still in there and it is on fire, it is having this horrendous type of smell coming off it. And they were taxidermied like grung in there.
Mm.
It has this horrendous smell coming off it. And as Nova goes to explain about that, you hear the sound of another rattling come out from behind the old shoe. And he goes,
God.
I do agree with you. Laws do need to be upheld, even if there are no laws.
That makes
All
no
right.
sense.
I'm gonna give
Please
you an
tell
option
me
here.
you're a sheriff rat.
You look at
Mr.
him,
Rat.
and he has
Sheriff Rat.
he has an
What's he
eye
called?
patch. He has one eye patch, and you can see he has old slashes like on his neck and across his face, and deep scars.
Oh my
where
God.
he's
It's
he's got,
Captain Rat Sparrow.
no, he died. We know about his death.
Oh,
No, no, he's dead.
okay. Yeah, I think you're tortured to death.
Oh, you guys killed him?
No, we gave him to some people, and they probably killed him.
I was
Neat.
there when he fell into the water and died.
Did he? I thought. Did we give him to the guards?
Oh wait, man, you're right. We did
Yeah.
give him the guards, but I'm pretty sure he was summarily executed afterwards.
Probably.
I should hope so.
What a lame ass death.
Yeah.
But
That
I
guy's
agree
hacked.
with
I
you,
don't have
lady
it.
with shield. The laws need to be upheld, even if those who are not there to uphold them are not present.
Well,
And
Mr. Rat.
who are you?
My name,
What is?
my name is Garbage.
All right, garbage. What's your purpose? Are you following us or are you against us?
No, I am an old warrior. I was a part of the first generation.
Yeah, correct
When was
story.
this, like 7 days ago?
He's the first generation. He's a Ratata.
What?
Well, the benefits really ran out from going to war, and the stimulus isn't good, so I just need garbage now.
All right, garbage. What do you
The
want?
economy is bad.
I'm gonna give you a chance. I didn't give the last
perfect.
rap.
Being a carny sucks, and being old sucks. Don't get old, and don't lose your eye. That shit sucks real hard. As he opens the flap, it's just like this hole of skin that's just like just grown over it.
Please put that back down. You
Look.
didn't have to flash us, man.
I'm sorry to hear that. Here, I feel bad. Have a token, and I give him a token.
You give him a token, he's just like, no, yes, shiny stamp token. Maybe I'll go on a carnival ride. Maybe I'll die.
What is it with all you ratlings were allied with the Skybreakers, Victor Grimwatch / eHarmony?
We were not fucking.
Why are all of you suicidal? You
Yo,
technically won.
we were not friends with Skybreakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they weren't because remember they were eating them when we were at the fight.
Yeah, they're not friends, but they had same common patron or something.
Basically, yeah. They
Yeah,
were they were two separate companies owned by the same corporation.
Something, friend of my enemy, something.
Garbage
I
has been
appreciate-
around
I
long
repeat the
time.
question, garbage. What the hell do you want?
I heard the conversation and I came. I just wondered if people would listen to me.
Listen to you
we are
rant
told-
about old times.
Oh my god.
I literally just blew up that Korean barbecue because, you know, they stood for something I was against.
Should I make more purple venom?
That sounds lawless. And your shiny woman here is right. You need
I know.
to up-
And the fact that you're still standing means that I have character growth.
Me too. I guess.
Yeah.
maybe
Especially from it, because y'all have killed his people.
Yeah.
Barely.
I'm surprised you came down here. I'll be honest. There's thousands of us down here. They're just not in the city now.
Where are they?
They over at Lake of New Life.
Which is which direction?
As he points off past the carnival. You get the good view on the merry-go-round. You get the good view of Lake.
All right, well, that's where we're heading. Are you coming along, garbage?
You're free to come along, eat any rats you come across. I don't care.
Listen, I really want to make one last stop if that's okay. There's one last thing I want to do. If I'm really going to die,
Why are you gonna die? Who's gonna kill you?
What's happening?
I'm just saying, in my old age, there's only so much I can take joy in anymore.
If you're going to a rat brothel, I fucking swear.
Yes, I want to go to filthy, dirty, shit-eating, no
No,
good
no,
for
no,
nothing,
goddamn bitch.
skank-skaven shit house.
You can go there by yourself.
You do that.
No, I have a token. I can bring you all in.
No.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Yes, you do.
That's not. No, not even a little bit.
Evan takes the
No,
remaining
bring up the
tokens
rock down.
and just like throws them.
He goes and runs after them.
All right, he's distracted. Let's go.
Let's leave.
Do you guys like begin to walk away? He's just like, come on, have a good time with garbage.
We could always burn the place down.
It is the
I
biggest.
can go in.
It is the biggest building in the area. It's like a 2-story building. It's huge.
Can I just ask?
Wow, whole 2 stories.
What do you want to ask, Kelly?
Why are we here?
We fell in here.
Get the fuck out of here then. Like, it's just,
I'm taking that as in character.
yeah. Nova's tired. She's, like, annoyed. There's so much, like, today it's been a stressful day. She just lost one of her best friends. Like, she just had to kill her ex-husband. It's been a stressful day.
Oh, that's right. Also, last session you spoke with Dad, and you talked to Alan. What was the other name that you gave him?
No balls.
No balls. That's right. You spoke to Alan No Balls, and you got basically no info from him because you asked some ridiculous questions, and then just threw his body back on the ground.
We didn't ask ridiculous questions. We asked good questions.
You sure did.
We found out he didn't know shit and was basically fucking the very bottom of a pyramid scheme.
Also true. So it's here that Evan's just like, yo, fuck this place. He throws his coins and he walks past the large building that says filthy, dirty, shit-eating, no good for nothing, skank-skaven shit house. As you go to walk by, Evan, there's a quick grasp on your shoulder as you walk by the building, and they try to like pull you close. As you see, it is a female ratling. You see that she's got like this skimpy little bit of just rags covering the top part of her body, and you see that she has this. You've never seen a rat with lipstick on until now.
I'm checking
I know
my
I
inventory
never
to see how
want
many
to.
more grenades I have.
As she pulls you in close, and she goes, "Why you going so fast, sweetheart?"
I've never wanted to magic missile something so badly.
I stare out of disbelief.
You see, you
And
look at her with disbelief, and one of her eyes is just, you know, like there's the lazy eye that some people have. This one's like not just lazy, but a straight out couch potato, because it's pointing as far that way as possible. And it's not only that, but this eye is also pointing that way a little bit.
I just
You
point to
can't tell if
garbage,
she's looking
and I'm
at
like-
you at all.
I'm like, garbage has a bunch of tokens. He's looking to spend. Hit him up.
Yeah, I got a 2-for-1 deal on tokens right now.
And
You
Don't
and
talk to them.
you and Garbage can have a turn. It's all good.
this is ultra.
You'll have Garbage and his buddies.
The what?
I vomit in my mask. And
Oh.
choose not to take it off because it probably smells better.
Yeah, she goes to like open her mouth and you see that she's got not only a couple of yellow teeth, but some of them are going green and black. For a rat.
And I have walked away at this point.
She keeps trying to hold on to you. She's fairly weak because she's just like this frail Skaven. But she keeps trying to like pull on you, and every time you try to
I
walk
say,
away, she
you
keeps
have
coming.
I'm
2
just
seconds to
gonna
let go or
telekinetically
you
shove her.
lose your arm. I was like, 2 seconds to let go or you lose your arm.
I'm not
1,
afraid of losing anything but a good time with you, sweetheart.
2,
Nova's
come on
gonna
into the
cast
building.
I
Divine-
cast Acid Splash.
Listen, no means no.
That's an 8.
You gotta respect that.
That is 15 points of acid damage.
You see that you launch this, and it just like scolds her. She's just like, ah, ah, ah.
And
I'm
then
just gonna
walk.
telekinetically shove her
My beautiful
Just
skin.
towards the wall.
Oh, you just slam her into the building.
Oh
Yep,
my
just
god.
boom. All right, we're going.
You see, like she,
Right?
you see that like you look back for only a second, and she just like looks at you all, and she's like, "You're missing out on a good time, sweetheart."
I don't even hear it as I take the mask off and begin pulling the chunks out.
Are we the bad guys?
Mm-mm-mm.
Leaf,
These people are murderous candles. They're
Leaf,
horrible.
I'm going to tell you something that I'm not proud of. I've known many ladies of the night. That might be the most hideous thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
What my mom said about you. Ah,
Daddy!
Man,
So you
Leave.
guys are walking.
Not leave. Wait, Kite. You
Wait,
got
what
prestidigitation,
tattoo I
right?
have?
yeah.
Can you help me out with my mask, please?
Yeah. Let me just. I like spray it clean.
What does this area look like that we're is this like a big open area? Are there some tunnels ahead?
There's no more tunnels. You guys are under the surface. Like you guys have dropped down from what I've said is like the surface of the planet. You've fallen into like the Underdark. You are in like this just dirty,
Big
dirty
expensive
dirt
cavern.
city, and it's this city that's built out of just boards of wood and nails. It's what you'd imagine an abandoned Skaven city to be like.
Is there I'm gonna go over to one of the rats.
You've only seen 2 that are alive again. You can either go to the
Please
hooker,
don't go back to the hooker rat.
or you can go to
I'm not-
garbage.
I'm not gonna talk to the hooker rat because she does not respect boundaries. I'll go talk to garbage.
Okay. These
That is
names-
a disrespectful hoe, and she is not worth my time.
I love the other rats' names too. Like, so
Oh god.
you see that garbage is bent over trying to pick up the last coin as he like finally gets it and looks at it, and he's just like, yes, trade for some good. Oh, hello, shiny woman.
I'd like to ask if you have seen any big mural walls down here.
I heard about the Operation Get That Shit. I heard about that.
Okay, is any of that shit down here?
Operation Get That Shit was performed. Yep.
Okay, can you show me the result of get that shit?
Well, if you go on the carnival and you survive, you could probably see it. It's just off that way in the distance. Kind of cool.
I mean-
It's right at the lake.
Considering we just
Oh,
gave
right.
you 3 coins for some titty, how about you show us the way?
Oh my god. I'm not going on the carousel again.
Okay, how about you give us one of those coins then?
They gave me these coins. They're my tokens.
Give us the coins.
What do we need the tokens for?
I need the
Get
tokens
on
to
the
have a good
ride.
time.
I look at the rides. Is anyone operating it?
You gotta look off in the distance, and there's one pudgy fat rattling on right where the carousel is by a giant lever. The lever is really sketchy, and you can't tell if it's working or not. And you can see like little sparks coming from the bottom of it. It seems like it's been running on a chip of corium. Just a little piece of corium making it work.
Let
You
me
see
talk.
that they also have makeup on their lips. You could tell that it is a woman. And then there's another one at some kind of like water balloon game.
Wait a second. Let's look at Kite. Kite.
Yeah.
How many do you think is in that really long piece of shit name?
I mean, probably at least 12.
You think it's worth
But I
it?
really don't. I really don't want to go into a rat whorehouse.
No, but if we can lure him out.
Why don't we just talk to the
My name's
What?
Garbage.
What?
You talking to me?
No, I'm not talking to you.
Oh, nobody likes
Here,
to
let's
talk
look-
to Garbage.
Garbage. Let's go to the carnival.
Go fuck your rats. Weirdo.
Okay. He like grabs his coins and goes to walk away.
Perfect. Fuck that guy.
Fuck
Let him have his
you.
fun.
Thanks for the coins.
All right. Let's go to the carousel.
Come to me, Martha.
The carousel.
As you guys go
Come to
towards
me, Martha.
How do you know the name?
That's not even her whore name. That's her real name.
That's their Christian name.
So you guys walk by a bunch of other buildings you haven't visited. There's the Shredded Cheese. There's Yes Yes. And there's... Oh, no, you went to Yes Yes, didn't you?
You went to
Knife
Yes
shop.
Yes.
And then there was also a place called Five Knives.
Does this place have better knives?
Wait. So, yes had 5 knives. What does 5 knives have?
7 knives.
Okay, I'm curious. Let's go here.
Let's go to 5 knives.
Yeah, let's go to 5 knives. I gotta find out now.
All right, let's make this quick. It's in and out. All right, I already ordered my food on the app.
Okay. You walk up to Five Knives. As you can see outside of the building here, it doesn't look like there's a bunch of blood or anything on the floor, but you can see that there's like paper wrappings which seem to be holding some kind of sandwich of some kind. Like what could have been holding a sandwich if the food wasn't just picked apart. As you walk into Five Knives, you see that it's again one of these like buildings that are barely put together, but you can see the inside is very poorly painted red. The entire thing is painted red. And inside here, there is a worker, it seems like. It is another ratling, and you can see he's got like a tiny little sailor, like a paper sailor's hat on. As you walk in, you can see that there's some kind of deep fryer of some kind and some kind of like little griddle going at the same time. And he goes, hello?
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Curiosity satisfied, and I leave.
Are you hungry? We got... what? Hello?
what kind of meat? Okay, one question. What kind of meat do you sell?
Though we ran out of meat down here. We got
Okay.
potatoes. Nobody
New
wants.
Hawk will literally fight us if we don't. How much for potato skins?
A token.
You've got to have potato
One
skins.
token. Give me a
You
token.
say
Hey, Leaf, you saw that token, right? Leaf,
I'm not the one that. I'm not the one that picked up the tokens. Those are no.
you saw them though, right?
No, that was
She didn't see the tokens.
Okay.
Shit. Never mind. No Hawk's just gonna have to fight. He's gonna have to fight me, I guess.
You see that,
We're
like,
leaving.
the ratling walks around the corner, and you can see that he's got a peg leg with a little paper sailor hat.
Aww.
Uh-huh.
can't get some potato skins for a captain, and I point in my hat because I'm wearing the captain hat.
I can make potato skins. Yes.
Okay.
I need a token. I need a token. I really want to go back. You see, he starts itching his head, and then he starts like itching in his pants.
Oh.
I just look at our party. Why are we wasting?
Look, if he's making our food, I don't want any more. Come on, let's go. Let's
Yeah.
leave.
Why are we wasting our time on all these rats? Let's go.
I have no idea.
Garbage said something about riding a carousel and going to the lake in order to.
Yeah, well, he's got all the tokens, so we need a token to do that.
Hey, don't you feel bad? I'm missing a leg.
Yeah,
Nope.
that guy's missing an arm.
No, he's not missing his arms. He has deformed arms.
I was pointing at
Todd is missing an arm.
Oh, Todd?
Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his is all
Okay,
cool
no.
and shit. I bet his works. Mine's just a stick of wood
Yeah, it is.
Where do you even get wood down here?
from building.
What building?
Any of
It
the
tracks.
buildings.
Okay.
Just a neighboring
Anyway,
building.
let's go. Let's
No,
just
no,
go.
don't leave. I make potato skin. Just stay a little bit, please.
Nope. Let's go. Come on, Leaf. Let's get out of here. Todd, you too.
Yep.
Okay.
We got shit to do.
You guys leave. 5 knives, and he yells out, "I also have knives."
What kind of knives? Are they better than this?
Do you have some knives?
Do you have better subpar knives? Do you have scimitars?
Listen, that's my scimitar. I don't want to give it up.
Well, what are you gonna do with the scimitar? You're not making.
I cut the potatoes.
with
I cut the potatoes with
Drum
it.
it.
Well, let me.
Drum it.
This is way better. Take this knife, and I'll take the scimitar. Like, what are you doing?
I don't know. That's all I have. I have a couple knives.
Well, then you can have 3 knives. Look, you can't be five knives if you only have 2 knives and a scimitar. That makes no sense. If you trade me that, you have 3 knives, and you're closer to being 5 knives, right?
Can you give me 3 more knives? It'd make it a lot better if this place was 5 knives and I had 5 knives.
You can literally go down the road and get 2 knives for free.
How are they free? That asshole wants tokens for knives.
He drank himself to death.
He what?
Yeah.
he
You see,
died.
He's
And how
dead.
many? You see, he just looks crazy for a second, and he's just like, "How many knives did he have left?"
He had 5.
I need 5. And you see, like,
Go get them. Go, 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 go,
he
go.
can't really run past you because of the peg leg. But every
Okay.
other step is like this clank into the ground, this hard wood just.
So can I have the scimitar?
Yeah, you can have the restaurant. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, cool. All right. I'll take a scimitar then.
You do. You take his scimitar.
Can I try my hand at making potato skins for New Hawk?
Sure. You go behind the counters. You see that there's like a little, just like there's a bowl of what looks to be clean water, and then there's another bowl with potatoes, and it looks like there is like a cutting board. There's no knives. Well, there's his leftover knives, which look very old and
I'm just gonna use my knife.
I figured. But the ingredients are here, and the way to cook them, the little oil palette, is here as well. Little deep fryer. So, what would you guys consider as a cooking check?
Performance?
I mean,
Survival, performance.
Survival, I think.
Survival check, Kite, as you go to test your cooking skills.
A 12 minus 1.
An 11. New Hawk, these come up. There's some thick chunks. There's some too thin of pieces. This is subpar. This is edible, but subpar quality.
It's not even cheese on these.
They didn't have any cheese. Let's be fair though, New Hawk. Let's be fair. Would you want rat cheese?
No, that's a good point.
No.
You do remember there's a place in town called the Shredded Cheese.
I don't think we want rat cheese.
No.
I think we need to get out of this town as soon as
I
possible.
don't even think.
I feel like we're gonna catch some sort of disease just being here.
I feel like I could just wing some frilled in the sky and just look around, figure out what we need to see. Okay, you know what? 1 second.
What are you doing?
I'm using wings unfurled to jump like 40 feet in the air. No, 55 feet.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just gonna. We're not going on this rickety ass ride. We're just fucking.
You guys
I'll
see
take
He flies straight up as fast as he can.
You see
flying speed equal to your walking speed. So yeah, I use some wings unfurled in just 1 second. He's trying to hurdle, jumps 55 feet in the air and looks around.
We'll not do that the whole time.
that looks like a new feature.
You see way past the carousel there, and you can see off in the distance is this lake. But you see that it is just like the drink they have been drinking. It glows green like corium. It is a lake of it. And within this vast, like, circular lake, you can see in very well put together rows, like columns, you can see ratlings are bowing off in the distance. But then from there, it looks like near the edge of where the river that they're talking about comes to an end, it looks like one of those stalagmites that have come from the ceiling, from the crust's core, has come down, and it looks like there's something going on there at the stalagmite. You can see off in the distance, because it would be hard to miss, you can see what you believe to be the carcass of the Lord of Hunger dragged to the river.
Damn.
As you begin to, like, quickly plummet back down.
Okay, my falling speed's so pretty. Let's see.
Yeah, you have featherfall all the
I
time.
should have. I have featherfall.
Yeah, you still have it. So you launch very quickly, and then you descend super slow, and you come on back down.
Could turtles always do that?
I could do that for a while.
That's kind of freaky.
How long did you do that, man?
Oh wow.
I feel like this could have been very useful at some point. Like back when we were fighting like Strahd.
No, I couldn't do it then.
Oh, okay. This is relatively new thing.
This is. Yeah,
Never mind.
I haven't had an opportunity for this. You know, what I do.
Are you going back outside? You're back outside the building then, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you cook all the potatoes and you given it to him and stuff like that?
Yes.
All right. Off in the distance, by that really big building, you can see that Garbage and the peg-legged rat seem to be fighting over the mistress.
Okay. Not my
Evan, are we really going to try and brainwash a bunch of stripper rats?
problem. No.
No, I want to get out of here.
Yeah, at this
I
point, I'm
just want to get out of here. Where are we going?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
want your
Why
daughter
are we
around women of this
so
nature?
much time on rats?
Are we gonna go check out? Like, where are we going? No.
Oh, well, the only thing I can see is the lake, and it looks like they're worshipping that guy whose head I blew up. The big guy. The big ugly thing.
Based on everybody's demeanor so far, it seems like they're less worshiping and more like it's a giant funeral.
I don't know. They're all bowing. I wonder what happened if I showed up and just told them I killed their god. That'd be fun.
That's a real. That could go one of two ways: either really, really poorly, or you become their new god. Boy, howdy, that is a risk to take.
I feel like we could swing one of those in our favor.
I'm not. I'd rather just check out the carousel and see if we can find a girl instead of trying to like.
Yeah, let's just go straight to the lake. Now that we saw the lake, we don't need to worry about the carousel.
Why did I jump in the air? You made me exercise for nothing.
Not for nothing. We didn't have to deal with these stupid fucking rats anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's
To the lake.
go to the lake. Fuck yeah, lead the way, New Hawk.
Okay.
You guys
Yes,
are just going to the lake?
Well, yeah. What
Well,
do we need to talk to rats for? What are they literally going to provide us?
You go to walk like through the carnival here, as you see that there's a couple of different carnival games, and just like in any kind of carnival, you have many of them like reaching out to you, being like, "Hey, one token gets you to play. You can bring one of these cute guys home for your family." As he holds up like a stuffed grung with like its head ripped off. You walk by like another game, and you see.
Hey, Gromit, it's okay. We can keep going. We can just keep walking.
It's weird to
Take care
me.
of that later.
Totally unfazed by the fact that we are not rats and we're in their city.
Their city seems to be almost abandoned.
Still, like.
Look, they need the tourism, it looks like.
As you go to walk by the carousel, though, you can see that the really hefty, rattling woman, you can see that she has the lever beside her and goes, "Rides all day for free."
What the fuck?
Nope, we're good. See you later.
Okay,
Bye.
but to go on the carousel, it's one token.
I don't want to go on the carousel.
No, we're just gonna head that way.
We're literally just trying to go out.
Well, you don't want to take your girlfriend up there? We'll leave you guys up there at the top for a little bit.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna get tetanus or hepatitis.
You'll be lucky if you get neither of those.
Can we just not talk to any more rats?
Can we just
Maybe-
keep moving?
Okay. You guys
Just
walk
go up the
past.
street and leave, and that's it.
You guys just walk
Like, as
past.
we're walking past, I'm just gonna telekinetically, like, knock over all of the games. Like, they've got the ball throw game, I knock over all the bottles.
They're just like,
They've got the ring toss games, I
Oh,
knock
man.
over all the bottles.
oh man, now we gotta set it back up. This is gonna take so much time.
I'm surprised some of the bottles aren't like, nailed into the table.
You do find like a couple of the games are super rigged. You do find like many of these things are just like glued down and stuff like that. You find like there's like another rat hiding behind like one of the boards that like swats away the prize and stuff like that.
There's one of those balloon pop things.
It's
And I
just
just levitate all the darts and make them hit the balloons.
and all the darts go in, but you find out all the balloons are like filled with rocks and cement, and it doesn't pop any of them.
No balloons. It's just cloth or like a painted rock. Or like
And I'm just ruining all these games.
You're just ruining all the games as the ratlings just like sit and watch, and they're just like, he didn't even pay a token.
why
Uh,
are you trying to pick fights? What I understand you're got feelings right now, But like, we don't have time to fight a bunch of really irritating cats.
It would honestly take like 5 seconds.
Listen, if you're gonna go to the big ass lake thing and you're gonna go disturb those guys, I'd recommend you find somewhere to rest. Those guys are hyper pissed.
Oh, okay.
Well, so
where do you recommend, Cardi?
Filthy,
Wherever there aren't
dirty,
any rats.
shit eating, no good for nothing, skunk
Son of a bitch.
shit house. It's not bad. They got multiple beds.
You know what? We're making a camp. We're leaving.
Yeah, I can tiny hut everybody who isn't New Hawk.
Well, what? How long has it been?
It's been like you guys have been moving fast. It's been like an hour.
Okay, I shrink up down again.
Okay. As like the
Pew. Like Mario's like, what the fuck?
as the rattle
I'm not gonna lie, New Hawk. I still don't think that you're gonna fit inside the tiny hut there, man.
Fine.
as like the rattling who had like the lever at the thing is just like, I can house you for the night.
What? What?
Yeah. I said rides are free, but it's a token to go on the carnival.
Is
No, we're just
I just
gonna
look at Evan. I just look at like at the party. I'm like, to be quite honest, I'm honestly disgusted and sickened by the amount of sexual nonsense that these things are up to. If we talk to any more of these, I am literally going to start blasting them.
Let's just
surprised.
down.
They're all carnies. They're all horny.
We'll get like halfway there, and
gypsy people. Wait, that's my people too. Oh,
I'm gonna be honest. Sleeping on the ground might be moderately safer than sleeping out here. I feel like we're gonna get like some weird rat disease just sleeping anywhere the rats are. So let's just go.
Though, as long as you don't get the weird scabby thing that some of us have been getting.
Stop talking to us.
It's
you know?
really tough to reach it. The scabs just go on your. The scabs are just all over your back.
We're leaving.
Yeah, no,
I gotta do hot.
I'm
Let's go.
literally. Evan is just done with this rat shit.
No, rat shit is inside the building. You talk to him. You're done with him.
He didn't say that out loud.
Okay. You guys
We're
walk.
just gonna leave. No, fuck that.
You guys walk halfway between DeepRoit and the lake. It's from here that you guys kind of climb a bit of like a broken down stalagmite. You guys decide that this is like a high point, that you guys can see the lake from here. You guys might be a couple miles out from here, but it's a view. You can see it. It's within view. But it also seems like it's a quiet space for you all. You guys are able to set up camp down here as that glistening moonlight comes through the crust above you guys. Still gives like dwindling light to the atmosphere you're in. How do you guys want to set up camp?
So, is there any clearings or anything like that, or is it like caves? What are we looking at here?
I said that you guys went on top of a tall stalagmite that kind of came down. Maybe like being somewhere up high seemed like it would be a good place. No?
No, it seems like a good idea.
Sure.
Other than the city and the lake, it doesn't really look like there's much other activity. So.
Perfect. Nice and quiet.
How do you guys
So I
want to set up camp?
I have a dumb question,
it's a
Alex.
scimitar or
But I
a
just
sickle?
thought of-
Yeah, it's a scimitar.
Scimitar? Okay.
Kite is under permanent haste.
Oh, I'm spelling it wrong. That's why.
Okay.
Does that mean Kite rests twice as fast?
No. No. He
Like
burns.
saying you ate twice.
Yeah, he doesn't
Why
become.
not?
He doesn't get the elf traits.
Damn. Like I tried. Well, before I set up our tiny hut, there's one thing I want to do.
It's just hard to rest when you're at like 160 beats per minute standing still.
That's fair.
That means you finish twice as fast. Aha.
Coming from your daughter, that's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, it is.
That's what your daughter said.
I mean,
That's just how to
First.
there's one thing I'm gonna do before we rest.
Listen,
They talk about it every winter solstice.
listen, baby. It's either 3 seconds or a second and a half. A token's a token. I'm kidding. They're not here. You guys left. By the way, there was magical items in that DeepRoit.
That's fine. The rats can keep them.
Okay.
What? There's magical items where?
In the city.
Well,
Well, we were too distracted by the nonsense that the rats are talking about.
we were too distracted trying to stop ourselves from vomiting.
We're wanting to stab every rat we meet. You know, I wasn't rat racist until I came to DeepRoit. I'm just saying.
That city changed me.
So you changed me, man.
Really
Wrong
not
kind of
about-
business.
It's like, I know I left DeepRoit, but I never truly left DeepRoit.
But DeepRoit never really left you.
I'm gonna gather the supplies I need from whatever leftover scrap I've got, and I'm gonna make some of those modules for the guns to change their damage type.
Ooh, so it wasn't just that you could make modules for... Oh, it was just for guns. Yeah, he did show you just for guns. So yeah, you're able to make the modules for the guns. By the way, Todd, I will say that you were able to scoop up your daddy's ashes if there's anything you want to do as well.
It's like,
You want
I mean, Anthrax would definitely snort the ashes, but Todd is an anthrax.
Okay, so it looks like I can make like 2 of these.
I'm going to set up an alarm around the tiny hut.
Okay.
I'm going to spend my long rest to remake a spell rot tattoo, and it's gonna be a level 1 spell, silvery barbs,
Ooh.
and then I'm going to remake my spell storing item, and
You know how much I love that thing.
I'm going to give you a benefit. I'm going to remove web from it. And instead, I'm going to replace it with shatter.
Fuck.
Your cat's going to be like my rat.
Yeah, only I get 12 casts of it per day.
Yeah.
And so every turn, just shatter on top of whatever I do.
Yeah.
I think it's just appropriate.
Sure. I'm glad you're excited because I know how much it hurts.
It's only 3d8.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
Just
gonna make 2 of those guns,
bonus damage
and then using a 7th level spell slot
before you rest.
before I rest, I'm gonna cast Contingency.
Okay.
Ooh, I like this spell.
Go on.
And my contingent spell is gonna be man, I really don't have a good one that I can use all the time. I'm just gonna go with a tried and true method of Dimension Door if I'm hit by an attack. So the spell is going to be Dimension Door. It's going to Dimension Door me to the furthest unoccupied space if I am hit with an attack.
You can actually choose where you dimension door because you're
When I
literally
cast.
it's just cast. So
Yeah.
it's plastic. Like you can choose where you want it at the time. But yeah, it's up to
Dimension
you on how you
Door,
want to
and the
treat it.
trigger for Dimension Door is if I'm hit by an attack.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, Alex, you have to be very literal when it comes to this trigger. So anytime he's hit by an attack, he will go flying. And I'm letting you know that as well. So are you sure you want to word it that way?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, that it'll just be him that gets dimension doored.
Yeah, it can only target me.
Cast it.
Yeah.
He casts it. So if he's standing
Well,
next to someone,
No,
he can take
it can only target you.
He can't just grab someone else and bring it
What?
with him.
Yeah. So let me read it to you. Choose a spell 5th level or lower that you can cast that has a casting time of 1 action and that can target you. You cast that spell, called the contingent spell, as part of casting contingency, expending spell slots for both. The contingent spell doesn't come into effect. Instead, it takes effect when certain circumstances occur. You describe the circumstance that you cast when you cast 2 spells. For example, you can cast it with water breathing if you're ever submerged entirely in water. The contingent spell takes effect immediately after the circumstance is met for the first time, whether or not you want it to, and then contingency ends. The contingent spell takes effect only on you, even if it can normally target other creatures. You can only use one contingency at a time. So it has to target me, and I can be the only target.
Okay.
So, like, the spells I have prepared for the moment, that's probably my best option. Is Dimension Door.
It lasts for 10 days?
Yeah.
God
Non-concentrate.
damn.
That's an awesome spell.
You just got that from leveling up, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd have been using it a lot more. But yeah, one of the spells that I want to use with it, I just don't have prepared.
Okay.
I want to use Mirror Image. I just don't have it prepared to do.
Fun. So, what does everybody else like to do for their long rest here?
Sleep.
Anybody else changing out any spells? Anybody doing other equipment things?
Do I need to change all my spells? Hold up.
Since I can't fit in the
Hut.
hut, I'm gonna do shell defense.
You got it.
Oh, I can't believe you can't fit inside the hut. That blows.
He too big and there's too many of us.
I could switch out and get my own tiny hut.
I could take that suggestion.
That's your call, Will. I'm not gonna tell you how to lead your
I
life.
mean, does Gromit really take up any space? I'm just saying.
No, he could be in there.
Yeah. He's just sharpening his new scimitar. Knife.
It was
Okay,
dull.
Hold up.
It was very dull, so it's a good time to sharpen it.
Yep.
By the way, during a long rest, could Gromit poison weapons?
Yep, absolutely. So poison the scimitar.
He's getting
Poison
at it, boys.
Anyone else? Want
So
me to touch your weapons?
Sure, you could poison my weapon.
Okay.
Because he's a grung, he can like rub his skin and then like uses the texture onto the blade.
Yeah.
Or if you have a mace or any kind of other weapon that strikes.
Yep. Poison the skin. You can also apply the poison to any piercing weapon.
Ooh, it has to be piercing. Okay. So no maces.
Yep.
Okay, during my long rest, I'm going to make a belt of hill giant strength.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yep. And I'm going to put that on because I can attune to it as well. And that'll make my strength 21.
Oh, you're giving it to yourself. You're not even giving it to anybody else.
I'm just going to test it.
Testing purposes.
Yep.
Okay. Can you
What is
make
it?
2 magical items now? Is one of them the spell storing item and the other's this?
The spell storing item is a completely different feature.
Okay.
Yes. I currently also have a cloak of protection that I made for myself, and I'm wearing.
Oh, okay.
Had that for a while. That's +1 to AC and spell save. Not spell saves, but saving throws.
Yes.
Oh no, my fancy robes only have 3 more days.
Actually, I'm going to change one of my paladin spells.
I don't know why a slashing weapon can poison. That makes
Maybe it's because
What do
it's
you
like
mean?
going in.
Well, I mean, a slashing weapon's still making an injury for the
still
poison to
making
go into.
injury.
Yeah.
Well, I still got a pierce. If anyone has a piercing weapon, I can poison it.
Get my fine deed.
No, what is your greatsword? No, it's a greatsword. You can't get that put on it. That's a slashing weapon.
It's slashing.
Yeah.
All right. Now I can use the butt of my gun with efficiency and not just be like, dink, and they actually get healed or
That's
something from it.
okay. Maybe that's why I was using a dagger all the time. Oh.
No worries. I just have
I
to
poison my
make,
dagger and I poison my walking stick.
I have to
Right.
make purple benefit again. Don't worry.
Walking stick.
I switched out one of my spells for Aura Vitality.
Nice.
Okay. What about Todd? Is he switching anything up?
Nope, I'm good.
No.
Do I need any Ice Storm? Do we need? I'll keep Ice Storm. Why not?
Are we doing anything with Anthrax's ashes?
Unfortunately, we're not
Just
high
gonna
enough
hang
level
on.
to do anything with it.
Yeah, I can't do anything with his ashes just yet.
All right, he's dead again.
He can use it as
Yeah.
instance to raise a new familiar.
If it was,
I do have the
I
milk.
to specify, but it's been too long to use it.
Like,
Well,
I'm pretty sure Vivify needs a body.
Yeah, also...
It doesn't. It
Fine,
doesn't say
you
that.
can-
It just says you touch a creature that has died within the last minute.
You
That the
mean
creature
body.
is the body.
Oh, it says nor can it restore any missing body parts.
Yeah, he's missing all the body parts? Everybody.
He just comes back as a ghost again.
With
Yeah.
Revivify, I mean, I was willing to rule it like, say the head got clean set off, you put it
Yeah.
on top and cast Revivify. Okay, because it's not restoring anything; it's just reattaching it, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's clear that he was decapitated, but he's alive again. It's not a clean life, but he's alive.
His neck's on just a little crooked.
Yeah.
I mean,
Half-life, a cursed life.
He's just like, do it. Just kill me again. Set this right.
the way Raised Dead works is like, oh, hey, no matter how absolutely mangled the body is, so long as the pieces are there, it's
Mhm.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it
Like-
can even regenerate minor injuries, too.
No, just injuries in general, so long as the body part is still there.
Yeah, it's
Like,
pretty much like
if-
you now are back to fighting working order as a combat, and for you were 100% back to combat effectiveness.
Yeah, you smash the finger of a corpse, it'll just fix itself. But if the finger's removed, that finger ain't coming back. More or less.
Whereas Resurrection, it's like, oh, you're missing a
Like-
whole arms? Yeah, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a head? I'll regrow the rest of your body. I have
Mhm.
everything but the head. I can regrow your head.
Nova's gonna try to pray to Ilmater and see if there's anything that can be done for anthrax.
Give me a religion check. I imagine you do this like on your own time, so you leave the bubble and kind of find like a quiet space.
Yeah.
The alarm goes off.
Because I don't want to get
Fuck's
Todd's
leaving.
hopes up. Fuck, that's a 9.
You go to try to reach out in a place like this. It seems like too many cosmic interferences are going on. Seems like many of the realms seem to be collapsing. You go to try to reach out. You can tell that the god is there, but does not have the time to give to you.
Rude. Well, at least I know that they haven't been eaten. So, I mean, that's reassuring. Well, that blows. Yeah, Nova's not ready to accept that this is it for Anthrax. He's died and come back too many times that this can't be it for him.
He lives, he dies, he lives again.
Yeah,
Anthrax shall rise again.
indeed.
There's-
Anthrax is the Solomon Grundy of the group.
Todd, this has been like about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours since the passing of your father, and things have kind of cooled down. Todd's been kind of quiet, but is there anything that he needs to be doing? Anything to reflect on? Does he need a moment to himself? What's going
Find
on?
familiar dead. Find familiar dead. Find familiar dead. Find familiar dead.
Are you using it with the ashes?
Still have the solid milk chunks.
I don't even have find familiar. Not anymore.
Oh.
Well, if you're someone familiar now, what's it going to be?
It would just be a regular animal.
Oh.
I like to imagine it's an
regular
animal,
familiar.
but with Anthrax's face. It's just cursed as fuck.
What's that
Just the
Dreamcast
most
game?
cursed animal. Or wait. Like, if it were a bird, it would chirp, but it specifically chirps in Anthrax's voice.
Just chirp. Chirp.
Chirp.
Meow.
Woo.
Bark.
Bark, I say.
Is there anything that Todd wants to be doing? Does he want to try to find peace with any of his comrades? What would he like to be doing?
Todd would like to be murdering anything and everything related to Alan Duvall, but I mean,
That's
or
how
sorry, Victor Fucknuts.
right. So Todd has
my
Todd has
eyes.
more of a vengeance then. So he's looking over the stalagmite, looking off to Victor's creations. The rattling.
Oh, they getting a good murdering later. Every single one of them. They will experience hyper death, that's for sure.
Hyper death.
Not even regular death, hyper death.
They're going to very die.
Infinite hyper death, if you will.
Anything else, Todd?
No.
As Nova goes to try to pray, to try to find answers about Anthrax, Todd has a chip on his shoulder about anything that could do with Victor, including the species and the race that he created. We're going to cut over to Anthrax.
Eh?
Again, that cold feeling of death sinks in.
God damn it.
The void of nothing. Simply a shroud of frigid winter breeze. No, wait. That is a cold winter breeze. You quickly open your eyes to see a glossy glass-like window in front of you, made of ice. Outside of it, you can see mountains off in the distance. As you can see on the top of them are somewhat familiar old tortoises, you may see. But here, where you are, you look around. You're in some kind of ice chair. You're almost stuck and frozen to it. It is frigid cold, well below the freezing temperature. All the walls here are also cascaded with ice, as if you were in some kind of tower made of it.
What is this?
This is all you have ever wanted, Anthrax.
I didn't ask for snow. Didn't ask for ice.
No, but for a long time, you've been asking to speak with me.
Oh, fuck.
As the cold ice chair you are stuck to quickly spins around, you see a throne of ice, maybe 50 to 60 feet high, as you see about 20 feet away from you is our Lord and Savior, Vecna. You see hanging from hooks in the ice ceiling are individuals who scream for death. You see that there's individuals who are ripped into pieces, trying to crawl away from his large ice chair, but are frozen in or on the ice, trying to pull themselves away. They scream in helplessness, trying to get away from him, but he silences them by a wave of his hand. He calms their screams as they come to a close.
That's a new aesthetic.
One of my truest believers. Anthrax, you've been pushing my name to all the places you have visited. Even in death and far beyond, you are some of the only believers. Do you know how far some would go to have the chance you have right now?
Pretty far.
Yes, so that's why
I
it's
mean-
important. Anthrax, things are going to change. This world, the universes, they are all coming to an end. You know that. There is one individual who will sort them out.
Mm-hmm.
They will bow. They will beg. They will die.
Nice. Nice.
Very nice. I thought it was nice.
I think.
Shut up!
Alright, damn.
Don't speak over me.
Anthrax just kind of shrugs, like, alright, get to the point.
It's been too long. People have been searching for us. People like you. Those who have believed in me, in our commune. They've been hunting down the cultists. They've been hunting down your kind. The believers. Those who know the darkness will consume all of the light.
So what do we do about it, big man?
we're going to rid them all of their choice to live. We have something bigger going on. Time will show them that they are on the wrong side of history.
That sounds pretty progressive. Go on.
Do you not agree, Anthrax? As you see, he holds a hand up and you get pinned against the chair.
Damn.
Harder, Daddy.
As you wish. As you see, he uses this energy to force you, and you break through the chair. You break through that ice window, and you begin to fall from his skyscraper tower, hundreds of feet.
Shit.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Oh, wait.
And just before you hit the ground, you feel your body get caught. You can see him hundreds of feet in the air, and you see his hand is out as he twists his wrist, and he goes, "You dare have a lick of doubt in me." And you can feel both of your legs begin to snap. Every bone inside, every rotating bit begins to snap.
Wasn't doubting, just making light of the situation.
No, there is no making light. We will fill them with the darkness. When you are ready, climb my spire and beg for my forgiveness. As you see, he walks back into his spire, and you have two completely shattered legs.
Oh, come on.
And you are just outside in this cold, wintry darkness.
Okay. Let's get it over with. Then I start crawling.
You start crawling towards these big ice doors. But it's not long, but you are slow.
I'm fucking doing it.
You're fucking doing it. It's
Fucking doing it, making it happen.
It's not too long before a foot comes in front of you. Giant tortoise foot. One that you've seen before. He stands over top of you. He's got a large, kind of walking stick coming alongside him. He looks down at you. And you look up at him while you crawl towards your master's castle. You look up. Familiar face of Taltur.
Hey.
I am dead.
Anthrax. You look like shit.
I'm dead.
We do.
I am also dead.
But this feels familiar.
So,
I watched you die.
oh. Was it cool at least?
You sucked. That sucked.
Could you at least pick me up?
I can show you where we witnessed your death.
I mean, that's not gonna fix my legs now, is it?
Your legs have been magically shattered. Your legs are no longer yours. He goes to lift your legs as you look at them, and they are just it's like a piece of spaghetti.
That has restless leg syndrome.
Okay.
It flops like fish in the ocean.
Okay. I would like them to not be, noodly.
he like looks back and forth and he goes, I hope you're not asking for my help.
Oh, you bitch.
I see why you were tossed over. And he begins to walk away from you.
I'm gonna grab one of his fat, meaty ankles.
You grab one of Taltur's ankles as he stops. He goes, I said I watched your death. Your son has grown to be violent like you were. I can see him. He has a vengeance of anything of that who killed you. Would you like to witness your son?
That sounds dope.
Okay then.
I'm in.
You see that like these large tortoise hands and claws do not gently pick you up. They scoop you hard, throw you on the shoulder, and he begins to walk out into the blizzard.
Dope.
It takes a while, but you see Vecna's like ice skyscraper here. His spire eventually gets shrouded with the blizzard.
Why are we going away from the... Okay.
We need to go to the mountain.
Uh-huh.
Why do you like this fucking guy?
He's cool once you get to know him.
He's evil.
I don't think you've seen my alignment.
I've seen enough of you.
Anyway.
He walks you out of the snowstorm, and you find yourself in a clearing. You see yourself on another mountain now, as he begins to climb to the top of it. And it's here that you can see, as you look up through the clouds from the mountains here, you can see off in the sky that there is this brilliance in the afterlife, where you can look off and look into the universes and see who you truly care for. Some kind of like mirage in the sky. As you see that Taltur has been watching over New Hawk, you see that you can also get the vision of Todd in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy is pissed. As like you see Todd with a gripping fist, like what's that meme? Or he's got the gripping fist and he's looking out at the rats.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Arthur
the
fist
Arthur
meme.
fist.
Yeah.
He's looking out towards the sea of rats. It's the mechanical fist that's tight.
Okay. He's just fucking ready to throw magical hands.
Whatever that means. Yes.
Means a lot of things.
Well, Anthrax, being eternally dead is a long ass time.
Like, do my legs actually have to be like this for all eternity?
Yes.
Damn it.
Did your greater being say anything about fixing them?
I had to climb the tower and you dragged me away from it, you ass!
He looks and he kind of, for the very first time, like the first time you saw New Hawk chuckle, is that weird smirky grin where just like the teeth kind of show.
Put that away. Close that up. Ew.
You're right. You will have to crawl further now. His grin doesn't go away thinking about that.
Wait, how did you say he picked up Anthrax?
He just clawed him, picked him up, threw him on his shoulder. But now he's like lobbed you back on the ground.
Anthrax is gonna climb his ass.
You're gonna climb Tal'Dur?
Fucking climb him, grapple him. I'm going to fucking kill his ass twice dead.
You go. You begin to like grab at his ankles, and you begin to like climb up. Like it's a giant, thick tortoise thigh. As you begin to climb it, and you just have rage also in your eyes. There's a large claw that grabs you from behind and peels you off of Tal'Dur's legs. As this individual, as you are like hung, suspended in the off the ground, it turns. And you can see a huge, massive turtle. You remember the husk that you saw once down in the volcano? Xanok? This is him in the flesh. A large black and dark green tortoise. As he holds you with only 2 claws. And he looks at you.
Hey.
You see like his mouth like opens a little bit. And like there's hundreds of these razor sharp teeth on the bottom and top row. And it just breathes heavy.
If I wasn't dead, that'd be pretty nasty.
Oh, Anthrax, you should know. You could burn for all of eternity in his stomach acid.
Oh, come on. I've already got fucked up legs.
He wishes for you to have respect.
You really want to say that to me?
No, I want you to say it to him.
What up, Big Pimpin'?
It just like hangs there as he's just like, You're not going to kill us. You're not going to suspend our afterlife.
Why are you even here?
We are here to ensure that what we have given to Newhawk and the guidance to the rest of you hopefully goes as far as it can. If you wish to help or at least stay the time and watch as they try to take on the perils that they are going to come up against, we would like you to just relax a little.
Bro, you're getting too violent. Chill.
Yeah.
If you wish to go back to your master at
Way
some
too
point,
many margaritas, bro. You're acting weird.
if you wish to go back to your
This isn't what you also want to water.
if you wish to go back to your unseelie master at some point, we will not stop you. But we will stop you from trying to kill us.
The afterlife sucks.
There's worse fates.
Uh-huh.
As like Xanok slowly puts you back on your back again so you can look up towards the sky. The afterlife is long.
This afterlife sucks.
The afterlife is long. as you look off in the distance, away from like the sky again, and there's a break in the cold blizzard, and you can see that tower off in the distance. You can see that it is far, but it is not unreachable. And it's always there, waiting for you.
You know what? I like having legs. Go fuck yourself. And I start crawling.
Okay, you commit to it. And you start...
I commit.
You start...
Go fuck yourself, turtle man.
Anthrax ditches watching his son go through like the giant perils of what are to come and his own grieving of him, and just ditches.
Anthrax is eternal.
Goes to crawl towards the spire. And I know I'm going to call it early, but I think that's where we're going to end today's session. You guys are just away from the lake. You guys have gone through DeepRoit rather quick. And Anthrax kind of has this loose end kind of like drawn up. I'm going to look at all these Discord fucking posts you guys are making. Oh my god. Oh, I scrolled all the way down to the bottom. Come on.
Got him.
You got me. I like the one with the gun. Jesus.
There's a couple of good ones there.
So everybody, how do we feel about wrapping up loose ends? How does it all feel?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah.
Wrapping something up.
Did you guys have Did you guys have fun on this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty grossed out.
Yeah, the raunchy rats were a little...
A little extra?
Yeah.
I got some time to kind of like make some decent
Alex
writing.
just got horny when he was writing this. His persona showing through. He wanted us to fuck the rats.
It's all consensual because it's yes.
It's not if...
It's never no.
No, like...
It's never no.
We got the long rest, right?
What? But like...
I will confirm that there is the long rest because we can only imagine what damage 1,000 rats can do.
1,000 rats.
1,000.
Too bad I don't have a meteor swarm. I think I could get them all.
Yeah, just like the meteors come more through the crust, causing more mayhem from above. That would be funny.
I am still wildly confused that
Okay.
that rumor has not spread of, at the very least, New Hawk at this point down to DeepRoit, because they are still clearly like in mourning of Lord of Hunger, which they absolutely should be. Like, that's a huge loss for them. But like, as soon as they see any kind of turtle, regardless of whether it's New Hawk, even if they see like a regular ass turtle, how do they not flinch?
So
just be like, "Be Jesus."
You mean by like
it.
the Tablet of
Right.
Fate, right?
No,
Yeah,
not included in the Tablet of Fate. Just the fact that they know that New Hawk killed the Lord of Hunger, but yet they're not flinching at the idea of the turtle or going crazy. I mean, they know it happened, but you know,
They only know that the body collapsed through the crust and came down. That's
Yeah,
all
but
that
it's
they really know.
not like but there were still rats that survived that day, though.
They would have also
Right.
fallen 500 feet to their death.
But they saw what happened, though. Like, it'd be different if we massacred every single rat that was there, and then, like, and then Big New Hawk took on Big Lord of Hunger. But like, there were rats that were still alive in the city when he was fighting Lord of Hunger, and then when he took Lord of Hunger down.
Yeah, they
So-
started wondering immediately when
Yeah.
he killed.
Exactly. So
So
telling
there
me
must have been
that
some
none of
survivors
those
who were
rats
like,
fell through the ground, and they were like, "Sweet Jesus!" Like it's the end of days for. We thought it was the end of days for the humans, but it's the end of days for us because
But-
the Antichrist took the form of a turtle and just killed our god.
But also to give Alex's character's credit there, these were the losers that were the deformed people that never got to the surface. No one probably tells them shit.
And also, why is it that only a few of these losers, these rejects, the ones that have demented arms, missing leg, no eye, they're old, they're like really thinned out hookers and stuff like that. Why are these ones with like demented arms and a peg leg? Why are these the ones that are left behind? Does it seem like an army wouldn't suit having like unfit soldiers?
Look, I watched the movie 300.
Does it seem like the really fat one that's pulling the lever wouldn't be good to be a soldier and stuff like that?
Yeah, but
No, but again, like there were no rumors, there were no like stories that went through Rat City of like things that are going on the surface.
That could have been. You guys didn't talk to them about rumors and shit.
But again,
They didn't want to stop talking about their own fucking sexual habits.
And does
Yeah.
that not seem very rat-like? They're just like, oh my god, these things have happened. A couple days later, they're just like, well, are we going back to Tracy or what are we doing?
I mean, no, because like when we would fight like Captain Rat Sparrow and stuff, like he fucking knew Gertie every goddamn time they met, every single time.
You didn't
And
like
that like there were other rats who were like, "Oh hey, you must be Old Shoe." Like that shit spread around.
you didn't like the throwback to that?
I did like the throwback to that. That was very nice. But I'm saying that the rats are. There's been a history of rats focusing and communicating on things, and not them just being dumb all the time.
Also, Victor Grimwatch has told you that they work in sync, like they synchronize and work now, as if like they're not kind of like all individuals anymore. They're not working as like this like individual little hive. As you
They're communists now.
they're what?
They're communists now.
They're communist.
Like I said, it is very much that they are synchronized in a row. It is hard to get two rats to sit down at the same time, let alone have 1,000 of them perfectly in rows. It seems like there's more than just like them being able to communicate going on anymore. It seems very much like they all work in succession. They're all working instantly together somehow.
They're all eating the brain gain. We get it.
Yeah. So very much that if they thought that the Lord of Hunger was like their most major loss and there was nothing else that they could do, they probably would very much be focusing on that. But it seems like there's something else that they are focused on more than the loss of the Lord of Hunger. Their Lord and Savior. I get what you're getting at, Kelly. But maybe before the rumors really spread, a new dynasty has begun.
Maybe, but like I don't know. I'll try to pick up more of what you're putting down. It just seemed very weird to me.
That's the only thing that was weird to you? Okay.
I mean,
I'm glad the rest of it
did like a grain of salt. Like
I'm glad the rest of it was really easy going for you.
Yeah, I mean, it do be a spooky carnival. Like,
Yeah, when all those games start just acting up. I like the idea that you said though, like some of them aren't balloons, they're just painted rocks. It seems so much like something a rat would do.
like they're not even painted well. Like you can absolutely tell that some of them are rocks at a cursory glance. Like they're not perfectly smooth. Like they're just big chunky rocks they found on the ground.
Mm-hmm. But did you guys like DeepRoit for what it was? Was it filthy? Was it disgusting?
Yep.
Nasty.
Horrible.
Was there magic
It was
stuff in
absolutely
the
sick nasty.
Korean barbecue?
There, there wasn't that Korean barbecue. Most of the good stuff was at. Hold on, I have to read the whole name. Filthy, dirty, shit eating,
No, you
no
don't.
good for nothing, Skaven, skunk Skaven, shithouse. Yeah, most of the good stuff was there.
Well, if it wasn't so disgusting, it might have got more explored.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the fun.
But the description of the person running the front door,
Yeah.
that made me not want to enter it.
Yeah, I didn't want to catch like whatever magic items they had. Absolutely were encrusted with syphilis.
Yes.
I'm actually looking at it. One of them was like a donned, wearable armor.
No, absolutely not. I'm not putting on anything that those rats have ever touched.
Oh my god, one of them you blow into.
My mouth isn't touching that. Like, fuck that.
Not only is my mouth not touching anything theirs has, their mouths are not touching me in any way. Not
No.
consensually.
It's like we noticed. It's like we had to be nice. It's like these people genocided my people. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Like,
Apparently they
Lady,
also
how-
decided this planet's tabaxis.
yeah. Lady, how long have you been here?
But what did you think about the city? Was it just as nasty as you'd imagine a rat city to be?
Yep. I mean, that's not really a rat city. That's just like a rat town.
Yeah, it was just like an abandoned rat town.
A rat city would be
It
fucking
was absolutely sick nasty.
And I'm almost sorry, but my brain took over when I did Korean grung barbecue. It did. It went weird place. It was just like, what
I
kind
mean,
of...
the idea of like a T-Rex armed rat. Like,
See,
it's
if
kind
I-
of
if I were
but,
gonna
you
make a
know,
restaurant
for the
that-
situation, it's like, no, this place is being burnt down. We're not.
Yeah.
I like how like you guys start bullying him instantly. And it's like he's got these T-Rex arms and he can't fight back. He can't pick up shit. He's just like collapsed under this burning building.
Like, fight back, fight back, fight back.
Yeah, come on, man, fight back. Yeah, Steven, what'd you think?
I enjoyed it. That's all I can say. I enjoyed it. I have fun.
If I had to make a grung restaurant, a restaurant that served grung, it'd probably be Cajun.
Yeah.
Cajun Grun.
Cajun grung.
I don't know. Barbecued Korean style frog legs
Like-
might be okay. I
How will you cook
maybe-
him though? You
I mean,
first have to
frog legs
remove the
aren't bad,
poison.
don't
That's
me
kind of
wrong.
like what I was kind of getting at, but then I
Oh.
was like, the rats would also eat all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The poison gland and
Maybe
shit.
like the poison makes them high or something, and that's why they're all fucking talking about eating grungs. Who knows?
That's why they're all fucking deformed. It's like the poison's like gone through the generations.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I made 5 knives because, like, 5 guys, burgers and fries. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the obvious one. But I really
Boys.
like. I
Restaurant.
really like that. Yes ended up having 5 knives. That was funny.
I'm so mad. You said roll a D100. I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna get an average of like 40 plus knives.
Yeah.
Always let Will roll those D100s, man.
It was
is
your
bullshit.
D100, Steven.
It was my no. It wasn't Stevens. It was my D100.
Is-
Oh, throw that thing in the trash.
It's usually pretty good. It just like rolled really low this time. See, just now I rolled a 43.
Oh, that's average. There you go.
88.
Little- oh.
32. 7.
Well,
No, the one Ron's got is a fucking weapon.
9. Wow.
Doesn't sound like
I
it.
rolled under 20 3 times in a row. It was 7, 9, and 13.
Depends what kind of weapon you're looking for.
No, yeah, the one I have weighs like 2.5 pounds, and it's a brass ball that's got 100 numbers around on it.
Okay, I'm gonna